loving someone shouldn't be hard. But sometimes I find having to love myself extremely difficult. Even when I put conditions on things where I'm like, okay, I'm going to love myself because of someone else, it doesn't necessarily work. What I wanted to address is the fact that sometimes when you're in a relationship, you know, obviously all relationships are meant to teach you a lesson. And what sometimes you don't realize is this, is that, you know, the person does come to you for a reason, and hopefully you learn what that reason is, and hopefully you learn what that lesson is, and you then correct whatever it was you needed to correct and whatever lesson it is you meant to learn. But what I wanted to say is this, is that sometimes when someone isn't loving you the way you need, even after you've addressed it and said, you know what, I need A, B, C, or D to feel loved, or I need this to feel loved, or whatever, and that person is just not putting forth the effort. One of the hardest things I found to do was to then end that relationship. And it's not because I didn't love that person, because I love that person more than anyone I've ever been with. But I actually had to realize that what was being done wasn't enough, and how I was feeling, and the fact that I actually ended up needing to love myself more. So that's my message today, is realize that sometimes things don't work out and you have to be strong and you have to walk away. And you know, you feel like shit, and you probably question yourself and doubt yourself and all of those wonderful things we do as human beings. But just realize that, you know what, if you were strong enough to say that's not enough for me, I need more, and you addressed it and things didn't change, just realize how much self-love that took you to do. Because walking away from somebody that you love is never easy. And sometimes, like I said, finding love for myself is even more difficult. It's so much easier to love somebody else. It's so much easier to give love to another than it is for me to give love and appreciation and all of that to myself. So the fact that I was strong enough to say, you know what, I can't put myself through what I was going through, shows that I loved myself more. So just a way of looking at it, a change of perspective, and to realize how much strength doing that actually takes.